You have to let it all go. Fear, doubt, disbelief. Free your mind. I've spent the last 20 years studying, teaching, and coaching people to find their greatness and take their lives to the next level. Along the way, it's become evident that emotions are at the root of everybody's successes and failures. Worry and fear are the enemies, and it's time to forge the armor and earn the tools to overcome the two things that could single-handedly destroy your future. Hi, my name is Michael Johnson, and I'm a life coach, a peak performance trainer, and I'm the emotions guy. It's time to take back control of how you feel, control of how you act, and control of how you experience life. It's time to become a lifer, a new breed of overachiever focused on living every minute to its fullest. We are responsible for how we feel, and no one and no thing can make us feel anything. Emotional mastery is our journey, and emotional education and intelligence is the key. We are lifers, and this is Magic for Life. What's up, lifers? Michael Johnson here with the Magic for Life podcast, and I'm so glad that you joined me today because Morpheus had those great words to say in the Matrix. Free your mind. What does that mean exactly? And as we started off with this, with the intro, you have to let it all go. And when we talk about letting it all go, it's interesting because it's so connected to time and space. You have to let go of your mistakes from the past. That's just his story, right? His story. It's in the past. And you have to let go of those mistakes. You're going to make more. It's okay. Failure is okay. Right? Because those mistakes are just like actors. They take their scene over and over and over again until they get it just right. It's a mistake, and they go, take 2, take 3, take 155, because y'all keep laughing and making jokes. Mistake. And what about the doubt? Well, the doubt comes from his story. Right? The doubt comes because you had a mistake. And the doubt comes because in the past, maybe you didn't do it. Maybe you missed the mark. Maybe you didn't see the possibility. Maybe you weren't open at the time. Maybe you didn't have enough education. Maybe you didn't have the intelligence yet to be able to let go of the doubt. And maybe the doubt was what kept you from revving your engine to get it to that next level, right? Because if the engine wasn't going and the engine wasn't strong and working strong, then you could have missed and had another mistake. But you have to let go of the doubt, because the doubt, ironically, is the history telling you should doubt what it is that you're doing. And the doubt is what holds us back from our future. The future of where you could go. The doubt keeps you from moving. The doubt keeps you from taking action because you say, well, I doubt that could happen. I doubt I'll be able to do that. I doubt they'll come through. That doubt is a beast, because that doubt plays on our natural feeling that we are not good enough. I doubt that I can do it. I doubt I'll be good enough. I doubt I can learn that fast enough. I doubt I can learn that good enough. I doubt in my abilities, my capabilities. But you can't doubt your capabilities, because if you don't put the cape on, how can you be the hero? You can't. You have to get your capabilities put together, and you have to let go of the doubt, and you have to let it all go. The disbelief is next, and that disbelief comes from that fear and that doubt that disbelief in yourself. It's brutal. It'll get you. That disbelief will keep you from doing something you know you're good at, from putting on that cape ability, from being the hero that person needed. You know, the one you're looking at across the way. You know, the one that's at home that needs a hero. You don't have to have lasers shooting out of your eyes, and you don't have to be able to read minds, although some of you maybe can. You don't have to have, a fist of steel. You don't have to have a suit of iron. You don't have to be able to fly. But you have a superpower. And in order to find it, you have to let it all go. The fear, the doubt, and the disbelief. And in order to do that, you must free your mind. Now, it sounds a lot easier to say than it maybe is to do. And so it's time to step up and be able to take yourself to a place where you can free your mind. Now, at first, it's just like going to the gym, and it's hard to lift those weights and get strong. It comes with some soreness. Heck, if you've been to the gym for any extended period of time, you may have even gotten hurt. You may have hurt yourself trying to do a little more, or do something in a way that you shouldn't be doing. And that's okay, because you learn from it. If you hurt yourself, you stop doing that thing that hurts you, and then you work your way into doing more. But you did keep going. Freeing your mind isn't much different. Now, there are lots of ways to do this. There are lots of ways that lots of people have figured out to do this. And I don't know the best way for you. I could give you 20 suggestions if you want it. Let me know. Right? But I don't know what that best way for you is. But I know for myself, I've tried lots of different things, because when you free your mind and you open up to the possibilities, you'll start to figure out and find that there are lots of ways, and there is a way that is perfect for you. It might be a combination of things. It might be a thing. Maybe you meditate. Maybe you should. We're not talking like go to the mountains of the Himalayas and become a monk type meditate. It could be 5 minutes. It could be 30 minutes in the morning when you wake up, so that you can set your mind into the direction that you need to go, because that's where you want to go, instead of doing the other thing where you can feel yourself slipping throughout the day and you just keep heading down, and you can't, once the momentum gets going, you can't stop. But and you can feel it. Sometimes you can feel it. It's just the momentum keeps going in a bad way. And then you want to stop it, because your conscious mind and your soul is begging you to stop that crazy negative momentum, and you can't stop. And you ask yourself, I can see that this is happening, but I can't stop. And I don't know why I can't stop. It's because there's so much momentum. And you need practice. You need some actual practice. Give it a try. Find your favorite song. Focus in on your breathing. Spend some time letting go and being just in the moment, not expecting anything. Not worrying about your mistakes, and not worrying about what if in the future. Just now. Just your breathing, just you, just the air conditioner, just the cars driving by, just the birds chirping if you're in a park, just the water flowing if you're at a stream. Just take a few minutes and focus in on just a thing. If you know somebody that needs to hear this, please share it with them. We'll see you at the next podcast.
Hey lifers, we expect upgrades to the base operating functions of the things like our phones, cars, and even refrigerators. Why then has it not been made a priority that we upgrade the operating systems of our emotional states? We dance around the subject of emotional mastery from a young age. We have so much more knowledge in today's world, yet we're still teaching outdated methods of emotional education, if any are being taught at all. It's time for a change. It's time for an upgrade to our emotional education. Let me help you learn how to do that. Pick up your free copy of Every Minute at everyminutebook.com.